The number one rule of sexual communication is that you're not talking about or giving feedback about the experience in the same place that you're being sexual.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
good information.
Yes.
Is there a reason behind
Yes,
that?
yes.
Okay.
Because if there's anything that can be construed as negative, then we start to develop a negative association with that space.
Got it.
So we want to remove ourselves, right? And
Okay.
so we can go and sit down on the couch, right? And we can stare at the TV maybe, right? And just kind of, talk, or we can go for a walk, right? But we
Yeah.
want to remove ourselves from that environment. And I'm not saying that in the middle of the sexual experience, you can of course say harder, softer,
Right,
faster,
yes.
slower, left, right.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
Yeah.
yes, that's
The keep
absolutely
goings,
okay,
yes. You
right?
have to be able to say that.
And
yeah.
we need actually, I say obviously, it's not obvious, right? Because a lot of people, women especially, struggle with that sexual voice,
Right,
And
right.
being able to claim what it is that we want, right?
Yes.
Because our bodies, unfortunately, have been just kind of, objectified in a lot of different ways.
Sure. Yeah.
Right?
Even if you personally haven't experienced that, which
Right.
I mean, thank God I've never been molested or raped or anything like that.
It doesn't even have to do with that.
But you see
Right.
objectivity
Yes.
out in the world,
Right.
even in other people who are physically present
Yes.
with you. And it is.
And if we're talking generationally, right?
Yeah.
The clitoris wasn't found or published
Uh-huh.
until the early 2000s. And so
Yeah.
then my pleasure doesn't matter.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
And if we're talking about also kind of religious and other societal
Mhm.
messages of, we are here to serve
Yes.
our husbands,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not about me. It's
Uh-huh.
about them and their pleasure. So I'm just supposed
Yeah.
to kind of lay here and just kind of take it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so now that paradigm is shifting, and we need to kind of develop some language around it so that we can introduce, hey, I was thinking, can we try this thing? Right?
Yeah.
And men are actually really craving that type of feedback,
Really?
right? Men
Interesting.
really do want to please us. Most men.
Fascinating. Tell
I
me more
can't do a
about
blanket.
that.
We can't do a blanket, right?
Right. Right.
But of course, he wants
Yeah.
it to be a good experience and a pleasurable experience for both,
Right.
right? Like that's the whole, it's unfortunate. And this is even going back to Come As You Are, where,
Yeah.
she talks about how men societally, the only way that they really feel and experience that connection is through sex, unfortunately, right? The way
Mhm.
that we're conditioned. So he feels connection in that way. And he wants you to, like, they can tell when you're checked out.
Yes.
And it's
Uh-huh.
not enjoyable
Yeah.
for them either.
I would understand that. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So that's where it's like, let's help them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Let's
Absolutely.
help them so you can help yourself.
Mhm.
Right. And then
Yes.
it becomes a wonderful, magical, synergistic experience. Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through the sandwich. We're going to say, I really loved when you touched me here or touched me
Okay.
in that way. And it was so fantastic. But, it got a little fast at one point and I kind of disconnected, or this position was a little uncomfortable,
Mhm.
or I really prefer like a firmer touch. The softer
Mm-hmm.
touch is kind of a little too ticklish, right?
Yep.
And then the last layer, instead of just buffering it with something positive, right, we're actually going to be constructive and either offer a suggestion or open it up for collaboration.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
A suggestion
Mm-hmm.
or collaboration.
Yes.
Okay. So what might that
So
look like?
a suggestion. So next time, do you think that, or, the foreplay just wasn't long enough to where I really wasn't able to get in it. Right.
Yeah.
So next time, can we try to create a little bit more space for foreplay? And during that time, can we try X, Y, and Z?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And because the idea is that if you have allowed yourself to get to know and explore your own body, right, or you have previous experiences of what might feel good, then you can offer that suggestion.